Okay, that brings us to the Horizont. Now, I'm going to put the gliss all the way down. Threshold is where we like it. Layers seems to be in a good place. Yeah, let's put the decay all the way back up. Infinite sustain. And clearly we've got the fuzz on there. There's something that it's important to remember about the Horizont, and that's that it has like a tone deadening effect. Even when it's set to 100% wet, it still kills tone. What's going on there? Why is that going so fast all of a sudden? I don't think it's set to envelope. Okay, something very strange going on here. Let's turn that off. That's quite nice in itself. Nothing to do with the fuzz. There we go. The spurt control got bumped. So, yeah, honestly, let me just go on about the let me just go on a little bit about the Horizont, because it has so much going on. There is so much functionality. It is truly awesome, but it has this thing where it just deadens the tone. And that was very disappointing to me when I first got it. I just wanted a standard phaser with all the extra lovely bits, but unfortunately there was this loss of tone. It's something of like a specialist tool is the way that it feels. Like, it's just got so much character. That character isn't always wonderful. the mainly the tone deadening stuff, but like it's just such a unique tool. So what I'm wanting to find out is, can we make this unique, freaky, weird machine work in this situation? So let's try. Now we're in sine wave there, or maybe triangle wave. Yeah. And we've got depth there, the speed is good. The weird thing is that we're only getting the oh, hold on. There we go. I had the stereo panel. Awesome. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. See how you lose so much of the top end there? But it is its own thing, you know? And it sounds great as a phaser. So much flexibility. So many different waveforms, it's great. You just lose a lot of the character though, whatever's going into it. It just takes over a little bit, I guess is the best way of putting it, perhaps. That's pretty awesome, though. And then of course there's this M phase section, which highlights frequencies. Like the mids kind of thing. It's not the natural, I say natural, but it's not the dry sound, but it's a great sound. It's great. Yeah, it also does some super weird things which we're not going to get into right now. But yeah, it's definitely usable. But it's not a standard phaser, and it doesn't really do that without taking something away as well. One thing that it does do, which is super cool, if we put on the square wave and put it on pan, pan function is cool, especially if we've got it going in stereo. That would be pretty cool. But yeah. It's pretty good. And without the fuzz. Yeah. So there's also, I mean, there's so much going on here. It's great. If we turn it, if we turn off the stereo pan mode, I mean, that's just beautiful. There's also like a random steps. Yeah, it just does so much. It's great. It's actually quite nice and subtle. But again, when we miss the just the ambient overtone of it all. Now, I mean, we can bring the overtones up with the filter here. but random slopes as well. But yeah, you know, like there's a random filter mode on the float which would do something very similar. So yeah, I mean it could definitely find a place in this, for sure. But it also, you know, maybe it's a matter of working with the end face section a bit. Because it is very pretty. Yeah. Sci-fi fantasy mode then. I mean, if we put the threshold up. I'm sorry, the layers up. And again, a better fuzz would help here, but that's really lovely through the fuzz, but okay, maybe we need to think about it a bit differently. Okay, this is food for thought. Like, the Horizont taketh away, but it also giveth. And we just need to think. Some good vibes there. That's almost superego. Yeah, that's rather lovely. Okay, I think the Horizont has proven herself. We just have to stop thinking of it as a phaser. I think that that's partly it. It's just such its own beast, and we love that, but yeah, it's also requires special treatment. Let's leave it at that. Okay, so we're going to do one more thing with the whole sustain envy thing here. Put our decay back up there. Turn the. We're onto the Dweller, which does actually offer us a a more typical phaser sound. So let's have a listen to that. Let's hear it without the fuzz. Not really hearing it much there. It's on. That's the feedback. Mix. There we go. That's the mistake I make. Put the mix up. Okay, we're doing it quite so much. Yeah, it's more subtle. It's nice. That's without any regen, without any feedback in the phaser. But with the regen, oh yeah, that's some nice stuff there. This is also the higher stage phaser. I think it's 2 and 4 maybe. Do we need any regen? That is more of a part of the delay side of this game. That's great. Yeah, that adds some lovely depth, some lovely texture there. Especially when we pump up the regen. Add more layers, more stages, sorry. Oops, excuse me. Okay. Now, that's the phaser side of things. Let's have a look at the delay side of things. Just put the depth all the way down, keep the rate where it was. Yeah. So there we go. That's the repeat time. That's the mix. Oh, hold on. So a reasonably nice kind of digital delay. That's really nice. You can hear how pleasant that is. Let's put the stretch time further up. Okay, so now let's add the phaser type of it. And we've changed the voice back to 2-stage, I think it is, but like. Okay, I've got the stretch all the way up now, that in other words, the slowest. Okay, let's put the phaser off again. that's for how long it goes. Okay. So, let's add in the depth again. Sorry, I keep bumping the camera. We've got some depth into the phaser. We want the rate even slower, maybe. That's the kind of thing I've got in mind, because the great thing that we get with the fuzz are all of these like unpredictable overtones, and for that to be something that is like incorporated into the texture with repeats, but especially like highly textured repeats, that's just lovely. The Dweller is such an awesome pedal. Let's make it even slower. Increase the depth. Yeah. So if we just put it on normal like this, we get this awesome texture. So yeah. It's a little bit like the gliss function, as the delays in here fade out and are replaced by something else. Now, I can't remember which is wet and which is dry. Okay, that's dry. Now we've got it 100% wet. Oops. Yeah, that's 100% wet, but I must admit I do quite like a mixture of the two. Without the fuzz. Not quite as interesting, huh? Because I guess there's not that much to be reproduced. I mean, it's basically almost like a boost at that point, right? But add the fuzz. Oh, yeah. And then we've got a phaser, and we can even put it on random mode. Oh dear, I do feel like this might be put on an always-on pedal. But like, just in terms of being a phaser, I think this is like more effective than the Horizont, you know? I mean, essentially what we've got going here, if we turn this down, is a phaser. Turn off the fuzz. Turn off the delays. You can still hear the... Maybe we want the rotor pedal. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well that has been some really wonderful, great fun there. So happy to feel that this is coming together a little bit more. Cannot wait to get this hooked up to the actual contrabass and see what it sounds like. But yeah, this is a wonderful toolkit. We will have to see how things go in terms of like the threshold here and what actually is picked up from the contrabass. But with the work we've been doing on the fuzz and now this with sustain, this is really wonderful. One other thing is that we have been thinking that maybe another way to do sustain might be to use the synth on the enzo. Not sure how the tracking is on that, especially with the low notes on the contrabass, but we will see. So thank you for sticking around, if you have indeed managed to stick around through all of this. Maybe we will divide part 2 up into 2 more parts. But yeah, this has been really great. I'm really glad that we got around to putting in the pedal there. As I say, thank you for sticking around, and please join us again. Stay well and take care.